Welcome to music class. I am Miss Hillard and I'm going to be your music teacher this year and for the rest of the years that you're at Mount Airy. Before I get into the rules, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and show you a little bit of what I did this summer, since some of you know that I was going on a really big, awesome trip. I also went to Cincinnati Public Schools. I went to Covedale Elementary School and I graduated from the School for Creative and Performing Arts. Then I went to college, then I taught middle school, and now I'm here teaching music at Mount Airy. This summer, I had the awesome privilege to go to Nepal. I traveled to Kathmandu and got to see a lot of sights and work with some wonderful people over there. So here's a few clips from my trip to Nepal. Played with my new puppy, Gigi, and my other puppy, Bruiser. Bruiser had his 5th birthday this summer, which was so awesome. I threw him a little party. And Gigi is going to start training classes next week, so she's really nervous. I live in Cincinnati with my boyfriend and our dogs, but I don't have any kids and I'm not married yet. For fun, I really like to go to concerts. I saw a few concerts this summer. I saw Charlie Puth, Kesha, Macklemore. I saw a few musicals. I also saw Haley Steinfeld. And in a month, I get to go see the Pentatonics. And if you don't know who they are yet, you'll find out very soon because they're one of my favorite groups ever. Well, now that you've learned a little bit about me, I'm going to take you into a little bit of the rules of the music classroom so that we can have an awesome year. You'll have music class 1 time a week and an extra time once a month on a Friday. It's very easy to do good in music because all you have to do is follow these really simple rules. First, you need to make good choices. You need to listen to directions and raise your hand to speak because we're going to be playing with instruments this year and it'll get really noisy if we're all talking, playing instruments. We won't be able to do anything. Next, you have to use kind words, and that goes for anywhere in the building. But in music, we need to work as a group. We need to work as an ensemble, and we need to treat others the way that we would want to be treated. You need to show respect to me, the other adults in the room, the other adults in the school, and all the other students at the school as well. We're trying to work together as a team to make beautiful music, and if we're not showing each other respect, then we're not going to be able to. You need to involve yourself. So that means if we're singing, you're singing. If we're dancing, you're dancing. If we're playing instruments, you're playing instruments. You don't get to pick and choose which things you want to do, but you don't have to be amazing at everything. You just have to try. Not everyone's going to be super good at dancing, but as long as you're trying, then you're going to get an A. Everybody will get to sing during the winter holiday concert, which happens in December. Everybody, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th will perform at that concert, and it's going to be amazing. Last but not least, you need to care for our classroom and for the instruments when we're playing with them. And you also need to play with proper technique. So if I give you something to use to hit the instrument, then you use that. If I tell you to use your hand, you use that. Just follow the directions and we won't have any problems and we'll have so much fun this year. So first, I want to take you through a few rules. These are our sit spots that you're sitting on right now. These are like your assigned seats. So you need to remember what color sit spot you're supposed to be on. Green, red, blue, yellow, orange, purple. I think that's it. Every single day that you come to music class, you'll go to the same color sit spot. And you have to just come in, sit down. We do not touch the sit spots. We do not move the sit spots. And we definitely don't pick the sit spots up, or we're not going to be able to do the fun stuff. As you'll notice, there are instruments all around the room for us to play with, and I hope that we can play with all of them by the end of the year. Even the ukuleles, even the drums, even the boom whackers, even the xylophones. I want to play everything, but the classes that have the best behavior are the kids that are going to get to play the instruments first. So as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, we're going to get to play the instruments sooner. If you're having a bad day and you need to take a little bit of a break, then we have the calming corner which is back there in the corner. There's some little objects in there. They're not toys, but they are things you can squeeze and things you can sort of write on to get your frustration out before it escalates to anything else. But if you have to go to timeout, I have a timeout chair in the room right over there by that table, and also you will be sent to timeout possibly in the art room, which is connected by this door behind me. So hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but if it does, then those are our options. If you're in 4th through 6th grade, then you are working on an individual behavior system in music class. So every single day that you go without a behavior issue, you will start a streak. So one day without behavior issue is a 1-day streak. If you go 3 music classes without behavior issue, that's a 3-day streak. When you get to 5 days in a row, you get a reward. When you get to 10 days in a row, you get another reward. When you get to 20 days in a row, you get another reward, and then you get to start over again. 20 days in a row, you get something out of that toolbox, which is so awesome. But you have to be good every single day, because if you're bad one day, your streak starts over. Since you guys are in 4th, 5th, or 6th grade, you are going to be able to apply to be in the after-school choir or after-school ukulele program. I'll have more information coming out on that in the next couple of weeks, but I'll be taking about 20 to 30 kids in each of those groups, and they will meet once a week after school. The choir students will sing and have a few concerts and get to sing at a football game, and the ukulele students will get to perform at hopefully our holiday concert or a spring concert. And you're going to just learn how to play the ukulele a lot better because you're going to play it every single week. Those ensembles are going to be based on behavior. So kids with good behavior are going to get the first spots in the group. Once the group fills up, it's filled up. We're going to try to not use the bathroom during music class since it's only once a week. But if you have to, I have bathroom passes hung up on the door by the hallway. And I also have 2 light switches this year. One says boys and one says girls. If you're a boy going to the bathroom, turn the light on when you leave and turn it off when you come back, so that we can glance over there and see if someone's gone really easily in an emergency. This is going to be a really awesome year. As long as you guys are trying your very best, then we're going to have an amazing year filled with instruments and singing and dancing and lots of fun stuff.